What is good, chat? Welcome back to yet another stream where we are shiny hunting for Omanyte. We are over odds, chat. We are currently over odds on shiny Omanyte. On the last stream, we stopped at 512 eggs hatched, which is odds, but I decided to do a little bit more hunting off stream, and I made it to 600 egg hatches. And still no shiny. So hopefully today is the day we get our first one. I really hope today is the day we get our first shiny Omanyte, because we're over odds and I don't want to break odds twice. I really don't want to break odds twice. Without further ado, let's jump straight into today's stream and start hunting this bad boy. What is good, Wild BB? I'm me, Colton. Laid away. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Chat, I think we got shiny, both shiny Kabuto. We got 2 shiny Kabuto in like 680 eggs. So if we make it to 700 eggs without getting a single shiny Omanyte, then we got 2 shiny Kabutos in a quicker time than a single Omanyte, which would be insane. It would be insane because the odds are 1 in 512 and we're at 601 and still no shiny. But yeah, I have no idea what a DNI is. Wild. I'm going somewhere not so fun. Damn. Do not interact with. Oh, damn. I did not know. Just pop do not disturb, bro. D&D on the phone. We got caffeine today because I had school today. So I've been up since 6 a.m. Today's stream isn't going to be too long, by the way. It's probably going to be like 2 hours. Because I have to leave at 7. Or I have to leave at 7:30, but I'm ending stream at 7. So it's currently 5. So today's stream is probably going to be like 2 hours. So we're probably only going to make it to 700 eggs today and then call it quits. So hopefully, we could get a shiny in our first, in our next 100 eggs. What ball are you getting Omanyte in? I'm not going to lie. I don't know what ball eggs take. I think it takes whatever ball you caught the Pokemon in. And I don't actually know what I got. It's probably just a basic Pokeball, actually, because this Omanyte that I'm hatching eggs came from Let's Go. So it's probably just a basic Pokeball. I wouldn't be surprised, because I got the Omanyte that I'm currently using as the parent. I got that in Let's Go from a fossil. So it probably took just a basic Pokeball. I have no Discord noties but it's still annoying. So when that happens, see someone wants to talk to me. God damn. Why would me get banned? He ain't done nothing wrong, bro. He's done nothing wrong. I almost just knocked over my drink, chat. That would have been horrible. Really bad, that would have been. It's my brand to get banned. Oh my god. I'm not popular to talk to until DNI is on my profile. They want to know why. They want to know. If you want to be normal Scizor, I don't actually know. Are you talking like you don't want to be a mega or you don't want to be shiny? Which one do you not want to be, mega or shiny? When I see no do not disturb, I always message saying I saw you don't want to be disturbed. I don't want to be shiny. All right. I will remove your shiny. So you're gonna be just a regular mega then. Boom. I've been playing Roblox for 5 hours. God damn. Roblox just doesn't seem like a game to be spending that much time on. I'm not even gonna lie. I just got a shiny Paldean Wooper. Nice. Right this second. It's pretty sick. I've been on roleplay for 5 hours. I got to drag my dead sibling out of the burning fire. It was super lit. So now my character is haunted for life. God damn. Oh my god, why is my bun like that? Bro, I put on the headphones so weird. Bro, we gotta get this shiny. We gotta get this shiny. It's so crazy to me how like the shiny luck just really is not on my side, dude. It's really just not on my side. I literally said yesterday, I'm like, we could finish the living dex this week if I just get one shiny per day. It's gonna end up being 2 days back to back I don't get shiny, by the way. I don't think I'm gonna get it today because my odds reset again. I went over odds. So assuming I don't break odds a second time, that means I have up until 1,014 eggs hatched to find a shiny. After that, I've broken odds twice. You know. You going to the gym again? Gonna try to finally get this badge. I am going to the gym today. That is why I'm ending stream early today. And I'm actually driving to the gym for the first time because I have insurance. I have car insurance. So I am driving to the gym for the first time. My brother used the car today. Actually, I don't think he's home yet. I just think he's still using the car. I hope there's gas in it. Because I don't want to pay for gas. My mom's car, so if there's just enough gas for me to go pick up my friend and go to the gym and come back home, then I'm not going to fill up the tank. You know, because then my mom's going to use the car and she's going to fill up the tank. So yeah. Oh my god. I have news. I think I have invented a new sport. I call it T-Rexling. Both participants wear one of those inflatable T-Rex suits and then wrestle. That sounds sick, dude. Your mom's car. What happened to your grandfather's car? So basically, right now, me and my brother are insured on our mom's car because, like, right now we're just gonna borrow her car. My grandfather's car, that's taking time because my grandfather and my dad have to go to the license bureau together to sell the car to my dad. So the car is under my dad's name. Then he has to insure it and put me and my brother under the insurance. So that car is gonna take a while. Like, I'm probably not gonna get that car till like 2-3 months from now, probably. So right now, my parents decided to just insure me and my brother on my mom's car, you know, because I don't really go out, you know. I take the city bus to school. Like, the only times I'll ever use my mom's car is if, like, tonight, for example, I'm going to the gym. I live 5 minutes away from my gym and I only stay for like 30 minutes to an hour, so I'm gonna drive there and drive back, you know. Or tomorrow, for example, tomorrow after school, I'm gonna go pick up my girlfriend, Julia, and she's gonna be on a stream tomorrow. By the way, tomorrow's stream, we're not shiny hunting. I'm playing Mario Party and Mario Kart with Julia, and it's gonna be off schedule. Like, the stream is probably gonna be at like 10 o'clock at night. Like, it's gonna be a late stream, so just so you guys know. But yeah, like tomorrow, for example, I'm gonna go pick her up with the car, and then I'm literally just going to her house and coming back. So that's like all I really need the car for right now. But yeah, plus my insurance, chat, I'm not even lying when I say this, because it's my mom's car and me and my brother are part-time drivers. I'm paying $6 a month for that car. I'm paying $6 a month for car insurance on my mom's car. So while I'm a student, I'd rather just borrow my mom's car for now. But yeah, it's more my brother that wants my grandfather's car, because my brother has a full-time job. He's, you know, my brother's 23, he's done school and everything. Like, my brother needs a car more than me. I'm still a student. So, and he can afford one. He has a full-time job and career. I don't, you know? So my grandfather's car is taking longer. That's why I have my mom's car for now, but I have insurance now, so I can finally drive alone. So yeah. Steelix, what's good? That sounds like a lot of effort when stealing is such an easy option. Oh my god. Julia stream. Yup, it's happening tomorrow. It is happening tomorrow. Again, tomorrow's stream is gonna be off schedule. It's gonna be off schedule, and it won't be long either. It'll probably be like maybe an hour or two. We're gonna play like a long round of Mario Party, probably like 20 rounds, which I think is the highest you could go in Mario Party All-Stars. which is what I have. I'm pretty sure it's 20 rounds or 25 rounds, whatever. We're gonna play whatever the highest amount of rounds you could do in Mario Party All-Stars is, and then we're gonna play like Mario Kart maybe. And that's it. That's gonna be the stream. But yeah. I don't want to make it too long, because it's gonna be her first time on camera. I don't think, no, she's been in a video with me before. The video's not on, it's privated now. But back when I was like a variety YouTube channel and I didn't just make Pokemon, like back then when I used to make Minecraft videos and Fortnite videos and Call of Duty videos, all that stuff, I made a video where I got her first Fortnite win. So she was in one of my videos, and it was that one when I got her first Fortnite win. But she wasn't on camera. She was playing on her PS4. We were playing duos, and she was playing on her PlayStation, and I was here on mine. So we were in a call for that. We were in a Discord call for that. So this is gonna be your first time on camera, so I don't want to make the stream too long, but yeah, it's happening tomorrow. Have you got a new stream layout for Mario Party? I do not. I think I'm just gonna use this layout. It'll work. I'm just gonna use this layout and like position myself so we're both in face cam. And yeah, because I'm not gonna remake a whole new layout, you know. But yeah. Discord, more like Discord. What? "24-hour stream for Julia's first appearance." She wouldn't be able to last 24 hours. She's gonna see tomorrow how tiring streaming is. Point Crow, 152 hours stream. God damn. Chat, to those of you who don't stream and have thought about streaming, no, wait, let me restart. Non-streamers will never understand how tiring streaming is. People who don't stream, I don't have an egg. Okay. People who don't stream think that streaming is so easy. You just sit in front of the game and play. You just play and talk. It's not like it's not. It is easy, but it's not. Like, you'll be tired. You'll be really tired. I get very sleepy on stream. That's one of the main reason why people get standing desks. Why a lot of streamers have standing desks is because when they get sleepy, they stand. And they don't get sleepy anymore. So, streaming is exhausting. It is. Because you have to be high energy, super energetic for 2 to 3 hours, sometimes more. Full-time streamers do it for 8. You know, the longest I've ever streamed was 6 hours. You know, that's the longest I've ever streamed for. Screamer, what's good? It sure is sometimes boring. I wouldn't call it boring. It's not boring. Streaming's not boring, it's just tiring. That's what I would call it. I wouldn't call it boring. I would call it tiring. Because you get exhausted after like the first few hours, sometimes even an hour, you know? Especially me, it's different because like I'm not a full-time streamer. I feel like if I was a full-time streamer, I'd be able to go longer because I would just wake up and stream, you know? I would wake up and stream with a fresh mind. For me, it's 5 p.m. I've been awake since 6 a.m. And I went to school for the last 8 hours of my day. Or the first 8 hours of my day, I was at school. I took a hour-long bus ride to school. Started school at 8 in the morning. I left school at, what, 2:30? Took an hour-long bus ride back home. I got home at 3:30. I ate, I edited a short, and now I'm streaming for 2 hours. You know? So for me, it's tiring streaming because streaming is not the only thing I do. If it was the only thing I did, I would be able to stream for like anywhere between 4 to 6 hours daily. But it's not what I do daily. So for me, I get tired. But yeah. I'm gonna be hosting. Whoa, I can't read. I'm gonna be honest, my ADHD in general. Yeah, I could probably stream for like 12 hours without getting tired. That's the thing though, you have to take into consideration everything. Like, you can't act like a full-time streamer. You have to think in your life currently, with everything you do currently. Some people go to school, some people work a job, some people do both. Can you stream alongside that? Because that's what I do. And that's why I get tired, and that's why after like an hour or two of streaming, I get really tired on stream. And it's because I just did 8 hours of school. I came home and I immediately started editing a short and hopped on stream. You know? And a lot of the times after work, for example, when I come home from work and it's time to edit some shorts or record something, I'm really exhausted and I just don't feel like doing it because I did a full 8 hours days of work right before it. You know? If I was a full-time streamer, if I was able to do YouTube full-time, I would be able to stream 8 hours a day daily. I would be able to do it. The issue is I can't do that with my current schedule, so I'm not gonna be used to streaming for a long period of time because of my schedule. But yeah. I got shiny shinks in a whooper outbreak. Nice. I went to shiny on fossils while watching stream, but my Switch is dead. Goddamn. Goddamn. Chat, I thought about buying. Okay, I'm not gonna do this because it's so stupid. Why would I do this for one hunt? But I thought about buying a Switch Lite so I could take it to school and shiny hunt at school. I genuinely thought about doing that, but then I'm like, why would I do that? Because one, I could just bring my Switch 2 to school, but I don't want to because it's a Switch 2. It's fucking expensive. But like, I thought about buying a Switch Lite just to bring it to school to shiny hunt. Frankie, what's good? I have a Switch Lite. Where I got this idea is because I saw someone on the city bus with a Switch 2 not long ago, or not a Switch 2, with a Switch Lite not long ago. I saw someone on the city bus playing on a Switch Lite. I don't know what they were playing. I just saw the Switch Lite. I didn't see the screen, but it got me thinking. I'm like, I could do so much shiny hunting with a Switch Lite, you know? Because if I'm on the go, you know, I'll just clip when I get a shiny. I don't need like a 2-3 hour long recording just for one moment. You know, I could easily just click the screenshot button or hold the screenshot button and clip it, you know? So I thought a Switch Lite is really cheap right now on eBay. Used Switch Lites. I might as well. But then I figured, I'm like, wait, but then how am I gonna get my saves? Because I just transferred my Switch 1 saves to my Switch 2. Are you able to transfer a Switch 2 save to Switch 1? Like, are you even able to do that? I don't know. But yeah. School tour, lol. I don't know. I thought about buying a Switch Lite though. I'm currently counting my Reggie Rock hunt. Or continue. I can't read, dude. I'm currently continuing my Reggie Rock hunt. Nice, dude. How many encounters are you on for that? How much encounters are you at? Julia is in the chat. I did not fix Snorlax, by the way. I forgot to fix Snorlax. I'm sorry, dude. I forgot to fix the Snorlax sprite. Are you guys excited for Julia stream tomorrow? Are y'all excited for the stream? A-Ball will be nice to me today. Steelix has beef with A-Ball, bro. It is crazy. It is crazy. Regirock has done me dirty. I still somehow got Reg Ice second encounter. Wow, dude. That's crazy. That is crazy. And that's soft resets too. Reg Ice is not like in Dynamax Adventures or nothing. So that's like a pure 1 in 4096. That is insane. I've never had that before, personally. I've never had that before. I've never had it intentionally before. Because I've had, obviously, first encounter shinies, but they were random shinies. Like, my shiny Apom, for example, that I got in Heart Gold Soul Silver, I was not intentionally shiny hunting for Apom. I headbutted a tree because I wanted Heracross to be on my team. I wanted a Heracross in my party. I wasn't even shiny hunting. And I headbutted a tree and I found a shiny Apom. So that doesn't count because it was an unintentional random shiny. On the first encounter though. So I've never actually had... It was accidental. Oh, never mind, dude. Never mind. Never mind. If it was accidental on the second encounter, I can imagine you probably tried catching it for your Pokedex, but then accidentally killed it the first time, so you encountered it a second time and it was shiny. I accidentally ran from it the first time. Oh, damn. Well, that's crazy. That is crazy. Honestly, I would have been freaking out. I genuinely would have been freaking out. But yeah, I've never intentionally... Like, when it comes to soft resets, the lowest I've ever gotten a legendary or mythical in soft resets was Zapdos. When I got shiny Zapdos in Ultra Moon, I got it in 771 encounters. And then I got Arceus in 955. You know, those are the only two that I've ever done that were under 1,000. The only two legendary slash mythicals with full odds, 1 in 496, that I've gotten under 1,000. Which is crazy. I mean, my mustache has started to grow. Nice, dude. Funny thing is, until I get shiny Regirock, I can't get Regieleki or Regidrago. Yeah, that's the worst part. Pig. That's the worst part. For me, the shit part about Regidrago and Aleki is that eventually when I get to the Gen 8 living decks, I already caught them. I already caught them. So I actually have no idea like when I'm or how I'm gonna get Regidrago and Aleki for my shiny living decks when it comes to Gen 8. I'm gonna have to do a whole new save file, which sucks because I'm gonna have to replay through the whole storyline of Gen 8 and the DLC. It's gonna be so annoying. But yeah. Start a new save, lol. It's what I'm gonna have to do. Honestly, I kind of do want to go back and play Gen 8 though. Yeah, the DLC is not main. You could just start the DLC immediately after picking your starter, but the problem is I'm gonna have like level 1 Pokemon. You know, I'm gonna have like no good Pokemon, and the DLCs are so short. Like you can finish the entire storyline of the DLCs in like an hour or two. So how am I gonna shiny hunt the legendaries with like level 1 Pokemon? So I'd rather play through the whole game all over again. But yeah, you could just grab some level 70s from dens. Yeah, but then it's not good Pokemon for catching. You know, like I won't have a good party for catching Pokemon. I won't be prepared, so I'd rather play through the whole game again. BDSP, Draggy and Aleki are not, or Drago and Aleki are not in BDSP. Regice, Regirock, Registeel, and Regigigas are in BDSP. I know that. Regigigas, I could still get it in Sword Shield. Regigigas is the only one I haven't done in Sword Shield. So what I'm gonna have to do for the Regis eventually in Gen 3, Registeel, Regice, and Regirock, BDSP, and then Gen 4, Regigigas is gonna have to be in Sword Shield, which I'd rather do in Sword Shield over BDSP. But yeah, I've been trying to get shiny Raikou from Dynamax Adventures. Bad thing, no one wants to do Raikou. Raikou is very easy, I'm not gonna lie. When I used to do the YouTube shorts of day blank of doing a random Dynamax adventure until I get a shiny legendary or Ultra Beast. I just said the whole intro. But yeah, when I used to do those YouTube shorts, whenever I would get Raikou, it was actually like pretty easy. By the way, speaking of those YouTube shorts, I think I'm gonna bring them back. I think I'm gonna bring back the random DA shorts, but I'm gonna do them in a different way. I'm gonna start where I left off. You know, I'm gonna continue where I left off, which was I stopped at day 69. I did not do that on purpose, by the way, chat. I did not do it on purpose to stop at day 69. I just did. So when I come back to those shorts, I'm gonna continue on day 70. It's gonna be day 70 of doing a random DA till I get a shiny legendary Ultra Beast. But I'm not gonna edit them the same way I used to, because the reason why I stopped doing those shorts in the first place is because they got super repetitive. You know, it started off different. Like maybe the first 15 days the scripts were different, but everything after that, each script just kind of stayed the exact same. Like, it was always, I said the intro was always the same. Day blank of doing a random Dynamax adventure till I get shiny legendary or Ultra Beast. Then it would be, I picked this Pokemon because it was the most versatile. I would always say that. I used to give actual descriptions on why I picked that Pokemon, But towards the end, I just started saying, oh, because it was the most versatile, or it was the best option. I would always say that for the shorts. Then I would say, oh, the final Pokemon is blank type. And then there was a blank type on the left or right side, so I picked it. And then we made it to the final Pokemon, and it was a blank. You know? And we won with ease, I would always say. I would never show the battle. I would just be like, we made it to the legendary, and we won with ease. And then, did we get a shiny? You know, now let's catch this and see if we got a shiny. I used to always say that. Towards the end, the script used to be the exact same for everyone. Also, can I please participate in one short? If you're free when I record them, because I record them randomly, and I'm not gonna like, if I'm in a recording session and you're not available, I'm gonna record them. You know, I'm not gonna wait. But if you're available while I'm recording, then yeah. But I am gonna bring back those shorts, and they're gonna continue to be random. And I think I'm gonna go back to how it used to be too. I started changing it to day blank of doing a random Dynamax adventure until I get a shiny legendary or Ultra Beast. Instead, I'm gonna go back to it just being till I get a shiny legendary. You know? The Ultra Beasts are cool, but I don't want to make shorts on them because it makes the intro longer, and then it always changed the script because the title was always till I get a shiny legendary. And then if I battled an Ultra Beast, people in the comments would be like, that it's not a legendary, it's an Ultra Beast. I'm like, I know, but I'm not gonna put that in the title because it ruins the title. And then it ruins the whole script because I used to say the legendary was a flying type. Towards the end, I started saying the final Pokemon. That it doesn't flow as nicely. So I think if I get an Ultra Beast encounter, I'm just not gonna make it a short. So yeah, I've been doing the same daily YouTube short series for a while. I'm on part 112 or 121. Yeah, any new things to do? God damn. Could be cool to combine can you guess with the DA thing. Like you give a hint of every battle, then legendary Ultra Beast. That would be cool, but that would be really I don't really know how to describe it. It would be really niche, I feel like. Like the Dynamax Adventures did so well for my channel, mainly because it's just classic Dynamax Adventures. I was doing random Dynamax Adventures. By the way, that short series was by far my most popular short series. You know, I used to do ranking Pokemon fusions. I used to do daily Dynamax Adventures. I am doing Can You Guess shiny redesigns, and now I'm doing like high quality stuff. But yeah, I used to do 2 other short series back in the day. To those of you who are new, I know I'm me, you're a little newer. When I'm me showed up, the only shorts I was really doing was shiny redesigns and Can You Guess. But back in the day, I used to do random Dynamax Adventures, and I used to do blindly ranking Pokemon fusions. I thought about bringing that one back today too, but I'm not gonna lie, I never really liked the Pokemon fusion ones. I never really liked them. I don't know if you guys remember those when I used to do the blindly ranking these Pokemon fusions. I'm not gonna lie, those shorts were heavily inspired by Nintendo when I used to make the Pokemon fusion ones. And I used to get a lot of criticism for it in the comments. I used to get a lot of criticism of people saying that I was a Nintendo copy. I never respond to it, but looking back, I did not copy Nintendo. Yes, I took the idea from him. I basically took the idea from him, but Nintendo does it with a guest. I did it alone. And normally Nintendo knows the fusions beforehand and he's hosting it, showing the guest. I didn't know. I was doing it randomly while recording. So it wasn't the same, but it was the same. But I never really liked those shorts, I'm not gonna lie. Gonna be honest, the Pokemon Fusions ones were really boring to watch. That's why I stopped enjoying them. I personally, I never liked them. I liked them from the beginning. In the very beginning, I did like them. After a few like shorts, they got really boring. A lot of the fusions started to just kind of be the same. When it was new, it was fun. Towards the end, it started to just get really boring. There wasn't really much fusions that I haven't ranked already. So I don't think I'll ever bring that one back, but the Dynamax Adventure shorts are gonna come back in the next batch of shorts that I record. They are gonna come back. So expect some Dynamax Adventures coming back. By the way, chat, the main reason why I stopped doing those shorts, and I'll tell you guys the main reason why. It's because of this video. This video is the reason why I stopped doing the Dynamax Adventure shorts. It was because of this video. Because I was doing majority of the 151 hunt catch comboing for things in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And because when you're on a catch combo, you can't close the game or else you'll break your chain. So on some hunts that I went on like a 300 plus catch combo, and it took me multiple days to get a shiny in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, it stopped me from recording Dynamax Adventure shorts, and I was getting really behind on my short schedule. Then I stopped uploading daily shorts and I started doing shorts every other day as a way to spend more time shiny hunting to balance it out. And then it resulted to me just killing off the Dynamax Adventure shorts completely because I couldn't close Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee or else I would break my chain. I couldn't close Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee to do Dynamax Adventures. That's the main reason why I stopped doing them, because they were doing really well for my channel. Every time I go back and I check the stats on those shorts, almost every single one has over 10,000 views. Almost every single Dynamax Adventure short has over 10,000 views. They did really well for my channel. It was the living decks that killed it off. So I want to bring it back. I've also lately been getting the urge to do DAs again. Wait, you're telling me you were doing them in batches. You weren't doing one DA a day. I was not doing one DA a day. I record all my shorts in batches. I record all of them in batch. They also weren't even daily. Like, I would upload a DA short, then the next day I would upload a blindly ranking Pokemon Fusions, and the next day would be a DA short. I was doing them every other day. I was just doing they weren't daily. They were just day 1 of doing a random Dynamax Adventure. Day 2 of doing a random Dynamax Adventure. Like, it wasn't daily, it was just a day thing. You know? Like, it was more of like, how many days will it take for me to get a random shiny? It wasn't, I have to do one every single day. So, it wasn't really daily. That's why I would record 5 at a time, always. I do that with every short, by the way. So in my next recording session, which I have currently 5 more shorts to edit for the batch that I have right now. I have 2 more Can You Guess. I have a Can You Guess the Pokemon and Can You Guess the Shiny to edit. And then I have 3 Shiny redesigns left to edit. Monday, I'm going to record my next batch of shorts. I'm recording 15 YouTube shorts on Monday, chat. I'm going to record 5 Can You Guess. You know, 2 Can You Guess the Pokemon, 2 Can You Guess the Shiny, and 1 Can You Guess the Gym Leader. So that's 5 Can You Guess. I'm going to record 5 Shiny redesigns. And 5 random Dynamax adventures. Never meet your heroes, kids. Oh my god. Chessman video you promised me. I could do the Chessman line next. Normally I spin a wheel for the redesigns. What do you want? A Can You Guess Chessman or a redesign Chessman? I don't want to do a Can You Guess Chessman. For a Can You Guess, I want to spin the wheel, because if you ask for a Can You Guess Chessman, that means you'll know it's coming. So you'll just get it right when it happens. So I'm not gonna... For Can You Guess, I'm always gonna spin the wheel. I'm never gonna take requests. I'm always gonna spin the wheel. Whatever Pokedex number I land on is what I'm doing. Redesign, I could break the wheel spin every once in a while. I actually did it for Dratini, by the way. The Dragonite one that came out recently, normally I spin a wheel. That one, I just did it myself. I didn't spin a wheel. I just chose the Dratini line because Mega Dragonite got released and I wanted to capitalize on the hype of Mega Dragonites. So I did that short right away. But yeah. Redesign? Alright. I didn't want. Can you guess anyway? For the redesign, did you spin Steelix or True? I spinned it. The only Pokemon I did not spin a wheel for in the redesigns was Dratini. The Dratini line. Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite. So far, that is the only line I have not spun a wheel for. But yeah. Have you done the Ghastly line yet? I have. I have done it. The redesigns actually used to be in Pokedex order. At first I was doing them in Pokedex order. Then I started spinning a wheel. So I have everything from Bulbasaur all the way to like I want to say I have everything from Bulbasaur all the way to maybe the Magnemite line done in Pokedex order or something like... No, Gengar line was probably actually the last one they did before I started spinning a wheel. But yeah, I don't know. That's awesome because right around when I joined, you uploaded a Can You Guess Scizor, and I was happy. That's probably how you found me. Or you said right around when I joined. Okay. Because I was gonna say, if it's your favorite Pokemon, then it would have popped up on your page. But yeah. My Roblox hours I know in Discord are scary. Goddamn, no one uploaded after. Oh damn. I don't think I've redesigned that line yet, by the way. I haven't. Scyther, Scizor, and Cleavor, and Mega Scizor, I have not redesigned yet. So yeah. I think so far, by the way, chat, my favorite redesign that I've done is probably when I redesigned the Zubat line. I don't know if any of you guys saw that one, but when I redesigned Zubat, bro, I cooked so hard on that one. I made it Noibat colors. I made it black, and I made it black with the wings being like a light blue. And then I did the same for Golbat, and for Crobat, I made it black with orange wings instead of light blue, and it looked so sick. It looked so sick. To this day, out of every redesigning shinies that I've ever done, my favorite one is when I redesigned the Zubat line. It's my favorite one that I've redone. I don't remember how I found Jeppe, but he made me a mod in a week, so... That was back when I desperately needed mods. When Wild joined, we were really small. We had like maybe like 6 people. You know? Not in stream at the same time. Like 6 people in the whole community. Like, I don't even think I had a Discord server yet when Wild joined. So yeah. When Wild joined, I was doing I actually scrapped the video that Wild joined in. We were doing 24-hour Legends Arceus shiny hunt. And the video got scrapped because not because the footage corrupted, Chad, because I didn't know how the video would play out. So I scrapped it. Which, by the way, one of the dumbest decisions I made on this channel. Especially now looking back, I could have made a good video out of... Bro, in 24 hours of shiny hunting and Legends Arceus, I think I got like 60 shinies. I got like 60 shiny Pokemon, and 2 of them were alphas. I got a shiny alpha Ghastly. No, it wasn't a... Yeah, no. It wasn't Ghastly. Ghastly was in the unknown hunt. The shiny alpha Ghastly was in the unknown hunt. I got a shiny alpha Bronzor and a shiny alpha Pachirisu in the 24 hours. And I scrapped that video. I completely scrapped that video. I do not know why I did that. Because I could have made such a good video out of that. I don't know why I scrapped it. But yeah, so far on this channel, I've scrapped 2 videos. So far. 2 major videos. And what I mean major is because they took me a really long time to make. Like the 24-hour shiny hunting in Legends Arceus, I did not do that in like 24 hours straight. I did that for like an hour in 24 different streams. You know, I did it for like an hour in 24 different streams. So it took me about a month to make that video. And I scrapped it. And then the other video that got scrapped on this channel was shiny hunting 100 Pokemon in Scarlet Violet. That one hurt. That one genuinely hurt. Because I spent 5 months making that video. For all of the footage to be corrupted. So, and honestly, I'm really scared that's gonna happen to this. Because the last hunt we did was that. You know? I really hope that doesn't happen to this, but... Oof, I remember that one. Yeah, everything got scrapped. That was supposed to be... Luckily, the 100 shinies in Scarlet Violet, that was a double video. That was a double video. The video idea was supposed to be surprise trading 100 shinies away, which is what I did. That's what I ended up uploading. But I was also, it was going to be 2 videos in one, because it was going to be a video of me shiny hunting 100 Pokemon in Scarlet Violet. It was going to be like a montage style. And then the follow-up video was going to be surprise trading 100 shiny Pokemon in Scarlet Violet. All I was able to do was surprise trade because all the footage got corrupted for the first one. So, it sucked. It definitely sucked. Wild the Rayquaza, yup. It's now chilling in Pokemon Home in my Hoenn living decks. So, when we make it to Hoenn, we don't gotta do Rayquaza, and it's because of Wild. Because I joined a Terra raid with Wild and got shiny Rayquaza. Do you sometimes like the redesigns less than the original? For sure, yeah. There's a lot of shinies that I've done where like a lot of my redesigns, and I mean a lot of my redesigns, are just me going with no idea, just trying to see what I can make. And a lot of the times it doesn't really work that well, but it works better sometimes. But a lot of the times I prefer the original shiny. Like, there's some shinies that are just impossible to top, in my opinion. You know? Like, I just recently redesigned the Roggenrola line. I love shiny Gigalith. It's my favorite Gen 5 shiny Pokemon. Shiny Gigalith. You know? My redesign, personally, I think was a lot worse than the Gigalith redesign that I made. You know? I much rather prefer the original shiny Gigalith. Some shinies, I spin the wheel, like the Roggenrola line, I spin the wheel, it landed on Roggenrola, so I had to redesign the line. The series is called I Redesign Every Shiny Pokemon. So I'm gonna have to redesign every shiny Pokemon, whether it's a 10 out of 10 shiny or not. Gigalith, in my opinion, that line, the Roggenrola line in general, my redesign was so much worse than the original shiny, but I had to redesign it because I spin the wheel. And personally, I don't think you could top that shiny. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think you can top shiny Gigalith. I don't know a way that you could top it. You know? You def made Steelix worse than the original. I got a lot of comments saying that, and it didn't click to me at the time. I don't know why I didn't think about it, but someone in the comments of that video of the Onyx and Steelix line said I should have made the Crystal Onyx from the anime. And I do not know why I didn't do that. I don't know why that didn't click in my head when I was redesigning that shiny. Because looking back, that would have made a better shiny than the original, in my opinion. That would have made a better shiny than the original. But you know what it is too? Y'all know why I think it didn't click in my head? I try my hardest to stay away from blue when I redesign my shinies, because I get a lot of criticism in the comments on the shiny redesigns saying I use blue and purple too much. You know? So I recently I've been trying to stay away from blue. So when I did Onyx and Steelix, I tried to stay away from blue because I remember making it blue, and then I'm like, this is gonna get criticism. So I didn't do it. But then I realized after, I'm like, it's the Crystal Onyx. It makes sense to make it blue. You know? Sir Reggie Rick, what's good? Gentlemen, my brother, how we doing? We're doing very good, man. Haxorus can't be improved. Like lines like that, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Even for things like Rayquaza. What am I gonna do for Rayquaza? You know, eventually I'm gonna think of something. I think for Rayquaza, I think it would be really cool to make it red. Rayquaza could be really cool in red. Or even white. I tend to, whenever there's black shinies, I tend to just make them white. And whenever there's white shinies, I tend to just make them black. You know? Because the black shinies are so... Black and white shinies in general are so loved. So I tend to just swap them around to try to keep them loved. But electric blue with and white Rayquaza, that would look really cool. That would look really cool. I think with Rayquaza, I'm gonna go for like some sort of snake pattern with it, but yeah. Also, a line I think I did really good on recently was the Wurmple line. Specifically Beautyfly. I think I did really good redesigning shiny Beautyfly. I really liked the Beautyfly combo I made. But yeah. I did mention it was orange. Did I mention it was orange? Yeah, Chessman, my favorite color is orange. But wait, isn't Chessman already? Oh wait, no, Chessman's brown. Chessman's brown. I was about to say. Maybe make shiny Ray look like a Chinese New Year dragon. That's why I was thinking red. Something missing with one of your shinies is lore. Yeah, I do. When I redesign the shinies, I try to just go with what looks good. I don't really go with lore. I try to go with what looks good. I should start using lore more, but the issue with lore shiny is that they're already lore based. Like, they're already lore based. So how do I make a lore based shiny redesign lore based? Like, that's something I struggle with when I redesign the shinies. That's why a lot of the time I just kind of go with what looks different, because it's hard to make a lore based shiny redesign lore based. Like, for example, let's take Sandygast for example. Sandygast shiny is black because of black sand. How am I gonna redesign shiny Sandygast? You know, how do I redesign shiny Sandygast? Its shiny is already lore based. How do I redesign a lore based shiny? I have to just go a completely different route. I could make it white to make it look like snow, but then that's boring and it's too close to the original. Make a new lore? How do I make new lore for a Pokemon game? Easy, make Sandygast white. That's what I just said. Make it white. But you know what the comments are gonna say on that? It looks too close to the original. To me, it makes sense, because the closest thing to sand outside of sand is snow. You know? So making it white would make sense. But that's too close to the original. Multicolor like gray and orange, etc. Pebble sand, like pebble beaches. We're not gonna explain why it's white. Oh my god. Crystal Onyx is a good lore one. Or making a blackish purple, like an actual gem onyx. Or you could make it gray like a beaten block. Another one that got criticism recently was when I did Kecleon. Kecleon got criticism when I redesigned it. A lot of people were telling me I should have did the pink Kecleon from the anime. But the reason why I didn't do the pink Kecleon is because it's not a shiny and it already exists. That's why I didn't do it. That's probably another reason why I didn't do the Crystal Onyx, because Crystal Onyx is not a shiny, it's a Crystal Onyx. It's a completely different thing. It's not a shiny Pokemon. You know, that's why I didn't do Crystal Onyx, and that's why I didn't do the pink Kecleon from the anime, because it already exists and it's not a shiny. It's just an alternate color. That's not a shiny. That's why I didn't do it. Even the Dratini line. The Dratini line I did got a lot of criticism. And I didn't understand why. I didn't understand why it got criticism. Because think of it like this. I'm redesigning every shiny Pokemon. I can't keep them the same. So I decided to make Dragonite pink to match the original Dratini Dragonair. And I decided to make Dratini Dragonair green to match the original shiny Dragonite. And I got so much criticism in the comments for it. But then I'm like, what else do you want me to do? I showed you what Dragonite would look like if it matched Dratini Dragonair, and I showed you what Dratini Dragonair would look like if it matched Dragonite. Like, I gave you both options, and it got criticized in the comments. And then for the Mega, I made 3 different versions. I made a blue Mega Dragonite to match the original non-shiny Dratini Dragonair. I made a pink Dragonite to match the original I made a pink Mega Dragonite to match the original shiny Dratini Dragonair. and I made a green Mega Dragonite to match the original shiny Dragonite. I gave every option and it got so much criticism in the comments. I'm like, I literally just did what Game Freak is probably gonna do anyway. You know, I just showed off what the line would look like if they all matched each other, which is what people say they want with Dragonite. It's what people have been complaining about for years. Dragonite should have followed Dratini Dragonair. Everyone says that. I literally showed exactly what that would look like and it got criticized for it. So I don't understand. That one I really didn't understand the criticism. But yeah. You've been doing color changes. You have been considered doing proper redesigns. It's type swapping or fusions, etc. I'm redesigning just the shiny though. I'm not redesigning the Pokemon as a whole. So I'm not redesigning its typing. I'm just changing the color of it. I am just doing color swaps. That's all I'm doing. Jeppe, do a sequel saying exactly what you are saying right now. That kind of shorts gives like 5 times more engagement. It's too late now. The Dragonite short came out a week and a half ago, and also, does it really matter? Like, the comments, by the way, that I'm talking about got criticism. It's all on Instagram. None of it's on YouTube. It's all on Instagram. Where I get criticism for. So on YouTube, YouTube comments, I get love in the redesigns. The Instagram comments, I get hate for the redesigns. I sent in comments, but Dragonite was a little too vibrant. That's just because of Photoshop. The way I like redesign, I just changed the hue saturation and I just changed the color through hue and saturation. Pick a color, it will depend what shiny I hunt, but you won't know the Pokemon. Green, blue, white, yellow, red, or blue. Green, purple, white, yellow, red, or blue. Go for purple. Some cards of a type redesigns. But Instagram is Instagram and those comments will never be good. I know that's why I don't really like care. I never care about criticism, by the way. I'm like a different breed when it comes to hate. I'm one of those people that actually welcome hate. Like I've been like that my whole life, you know. me and my friends, like whatever I read on Instagram comments or YouTube comments, I've heard worse from my friends. You know, so I'm one where, like, I don't know how to describe it. Hate to me just doesn't phase me. I never even delete. Most people delete hate comments. I just leave them up. I leave them up. Half the time I actually like them. I click the like button on them and I give them a heart in the YouTube comments. Most of the time when I get criticism in the YouTube comments, I leave a like on the comment and I put a heart on it. That's just the way I am. Don't say that, Sepe, I'm about to start bullying you. Oh my god. Bro, actual hate is good because you can improve. Like, no, don't mean it. That's what I do. Whenever I get criticism in the comments about my shorts, I don't take it as a, oh, he's a hater. I take it as a, oh, he's giving me advice on how to improve. Let me actually use this to, like, make better redesigns. That's what I do typically. You skip my Minecraft message. I remember I posted a Minecraft short farming and someone was like, nah bro, stop using Bedrock Edition. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I know. constructive criticism versus hate. Yeah. Like, there's some people, on Instagram, it's hate. Like, there's people on Instagram that are like, oh, I'll never cook again. Whatever, but I just don't really give a fuck, if I'm being honest. Over odds for Lord Helix rip. Yup. Yup. And by the way, this is number 1. This is not number 2. We're going for our first Omanyte still. I need to get 2. And we're over odds on the first one. Which sucks ass, dude. It sucks, bro. But yeah, I saw you were hunting in Let's Go. How did that go for you? I'm so happy to be done in Let's Go, by the way. The final 3 shinies is Omanyte, Omastar, and Aerodactyl, and I'm doing all of them Egg Hatches, Sword Shield. So I'm finally officially done with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and I will probably never shiny hunt in those games again. So I'm finally done with those games. Jetpack can now proudly announce that I learned the boat kid farming aura emote IRL. What? I have no idea what that is. I will not explain how it went. I want you to open my stream and look at the first few minutes right now. Show it on screen. Okay. Crispy, what's good? Let me open up Galax's VOD and see what happened in his stream, since he wants me to check so bad. I swear, if you got like 2 shinies at the same time, that's gonna be insane. Let's see what Galax is talking about. The first few minutes. Is there any like timestamp in particular you want me to go to, or just straight up skip through the first few minutes? Like, wait, hold up. I need to skip through the intro first. God damn, and I thought I was bad with the starting soon tab. Yours was 3.5 minutes long. I'm joking, bro. Last few minutes? Okay. How last? I'm at... The stream is 2 hours, 14 minutes. I'm gonna skip to 2 hours, 12. There's just a bunch of rats on your... Why is there so much rats? No. Now increase the volume.
Crazy ass still didn't get a shiny, which is insane to me. But anyway, fellas, again, hope you all had fun. Gotcha. Send our people their way. Let's see. Let us find.
I don't know what.
Rat gods unite. No. And chat, I think I'm gonna call it quits there for today.
No, the music. What music? Give me a timestamp. I've got no idea where you want me to go. I'm gonna send you a clip. Okay, send me a clip. Send me a clip. By the way, chat. Hint, hint. Potentially, maybe. It's not confirmed yet. I need to pick a date and ask people, but there's a possibility Galax will be in a video soon on my channel. Just letting y'all know. I posted Evil Larry and Omanyte at 666. Goddamn. I really hope I don't get it at that time. Catching strays. Shiny on 672. I can smell it. I hope you're right. I really, really hope you're right. Like, goddamn. Why am I on Do Not Disturb? Which really... Don't spam that number, please. Autocorrect just changes that pay to gooning. Fuck, can we do a battle royale? Yes, we can. We definitely can. I'm waiting for Galax to send me a clip. No shiny, bro. Ha. Tepe the Grand Poopy Pants. 2 more for the devil's number. You can stay in chat this time, Wild. What the fuck? Colin, what's good? Does everyone want to know what the 6 colors mean? Yeah, sure. I really like Ime's redesigns that he just sent in Discord. I really like them. For Corvisquire, or that's Corviknight. I already did the Golem line. Golett. The Scyther is sick, like that red or black and red. I can't find the clip, lol, give me a sec, it's all good. Come on. Will we get a Devil's Omanyte? I really hope we don't. I really hope we don't get a Devil's Omanyte. Do not give us a Devil's Omanyte, please. Please. No way! There's no way! No, we got a Devil's Omanyte! No, chat! Oh my god, bro! Praise the Lord! Praise the Lord, no! Where's my Bible at, bro? No! I rebuke it! No! No! God damn it, bro! There's no way, bro! Oh my god. Oh, that's so perfect, bro. That's so perfect, man. Someone clip that, please. Oh my god, man. Well, we got our First shiny Omanyte on 666 eggs. That's gonna be a YouTube short, chat. I clipped that, dude. Back to back. Imagine. Chat, do I reset the counter? Because we need to get a second one, obviously. So do I reset the counter? No, yes. Nah. Reset. I kind of want to... I don't know. I didn't reset it for Omanyte. I mean, I didn't reset it for Kabuto. I did not reset the counter for Kabuto. But... oh my god, chat. There's no way we got it on 666, dude. Well, we need a second one. I'm not gonna reset. I'm not gonna reset the counter only because I didn't reset the counter for Omanyte. I mean, for Kabuto again. I didn't reset it for Kabuto. Oh my god. I did not see the color. No, I'll scroll up. I'll scroll up for it. Red was Honedge, yellow was Inkay, blue was Shuckle. Shuckle's my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon, by the way. Green was Lily, white was Staryu. And since you chose purple, I have to hunt Roggenrola. Roggenrola is my favorite Gen 5. Oh my god, chat. That was actually a crazy clip. We're now at 149 out of 151. We need two more. Two more, chats. Oh my god, we're on the final two. Not gonna lie, I'm taking credit for Devil's Healings. Was that the last one? No, I need a second Omanyte. That was Omanyte number 1. Now the final two shinies is Amistar and Aerodactyl. So, oh my god. There's no way that happened. There's no way that happened, bro. Ending with Omanyte is fun. Aerodactyl is fun. Oh my god, you need an Evil Larry stream emote. I need more members for stream emotes. Oh my god, dude. That is insane. I'm actually kind of happy that happened though, because that makes an insane clip for YouTube short. Oh my god, dude. Could you add like devil horns to the Omanyte in above the counter? I don't like. I'm like, I don't know how to explain it because I know religion's a sensitive topic nowadays. I don't like saying the devil's name, or I don't even like talking about the devil. So the fact that we got that on 666 is crazy. But yeah. Oh my god. Bro, that's insane. At least I could cross off Omanyte now. We're on the final two, chats. The final two. Amistar and Aerodactyl. And by the way, Shiny Mew is... It's not in... I still don't have Shiny Mew in Pokemon Home, but it's in Pokemon Emerald still. So we have it. It's just not in the right app or game. But I still have it, so. Yo, Jeff, remember when someone named Devil joined and was pissed off that you were a Christian? Yeah. I refused to say his name. I remember because his name was like, I don't know, it was something really demonic, and I refused to say his name out loud. So he left stream. But yeah. Oh my god. Can you add the halo he's talking about? I think I might have to. I think I might have to add a halo over Omanyte after that, dude. God damn, dude. That is crazy. The whole time we were praising Lord Helix when he should have been running. Oh my god, bro. Lord Helix has switched sides, chat. He's changed teams. He has changed teams. That's insane, chat. That is insane. Oh my god. I need to throw holy water on my sword shield cartridge. God damn. Chad, I really gotta go pee. Like really badly, I gotta go pee. So I'm gonna go pee before it happens here in my chair. I will be back, chat. Bro, that was actually crazy. That was actually crazy. Ralph, what's good, dude? You missed it, bro. You missed it. We got our first shiny Omanyte on the devil's number. Oh my god. That was horrible. That was actually horrible. Hopefully we get the second one very quickly. Don't worry, it's clipped. It is clipped. I'll send the clip in the Discord when stream finishes. So. But yeah. I have to leave in 30 minutes, by the way, chat. So we're probably just gonna make it to 700 eggs and then call it quits. Because I gotta go in 30 minutes. Zippy won't acknowledge me manifesting evil Larry to existence. Zippy, wait, I need to make sure the counter goes up. Zippy, when you were gone, Wild touched grass and died. Oh my god. Yeah, bro's been on Roblox for like 5 hours today. Oh my god. The fact that I literally whipped out the Bible and the cross on standby after getting that Omanyte was insane, dude. I have a hair in my mouth. Oh, Galax sent me the clip finally. We're gonna hatch this egg and then watch this clip. 3 more likes till 10. Let's see if we can hit it before I end stream. Alace, what's good? Alright, let's hatch this egg. Oh my god. No shiny. Alright. Let's show off this Galax clip now. He has sent it to me. Completely normal clip. I really have to go on twitch.com. I can't use the app. Alright, chat. Going on, I'm gonna do this. Hopefully you guys can hear and see this.
Cola, original taste. 1.5 C ingredients. Carbonated Micola, caramel, acidity regulator, natural flavor, Micola original taste.
What even is that? The fuck? What catch combo were you on? If that's your current state of mind, what catch combo were you on for Rattata? Needless to say, Rattata hunt is going great. God damn. Oh my god. W clip. I love that catch combo. Chad, you guys really don't understand how happy I am that I never have to catch combo in Let's Go Pikachu for a Pokemon ever again. You guys genuinely don't understand how happy I am about that. I brought my influence enough this stream. Have a nice evening, everyone. I don't support that. Oh my god. Porygon for Porygon 2. I'm just gonna do Porygon. Let's go. I mean, Scarlet Violet. I mean, Porygon's literally in the Blueberry Academy. I think the only thing, there's actually nothing. There's actually nothing in Let's Go that I can't get in Scarlet Violet or Sword Shield or anything else other than Let's Go. You know, I already have it, like all the legendaries, you know. Even yeah, even if you want to say Porygon for Porygon 2, you could do that in Scarlet Violet. I need to do the legendaries. The legendaries in Let's Go are not bad. The shiny charm actually works on them. The shiny charm works on legendaries in Let's Go. How do you get the cutscene to skip? You have to go in your settings in Let's Go and you could turn on the setting to skip cutscenes and then you have to press start to skip the cutscenes. Or plus or minus, I mean, not start, but you have to click plus or minus. So yeah. Catch combo Moltres. That would be insane. I think if there is anything in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, like, I thought about making a video on this in the past. I don't know if I'll do it like nowadays because I have the legendary bird trio shiny already, but I thought about making a video where I got shiny Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno through wild spawns in Let's Go. I thought about making a video on that once. But the issue is those, like, it's hard to even get a spawn for them, you know? So that would be really annoying, really annoying. But I've gotten spawns for them before. I've never actually found a wild Articuno in Let's Go, but I found a wild Moltres and Zapdos before. But yeah. So those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, you could actually find Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres in the wild. Like, they can spawn as if they're like the same places that Dragonite and Charizard would spawn. You can get the legendary bird trio to spawn in the wild in Let's Go, but they're really rare. I thought about shiny hunting them for a video once, but that video, I think I would still be doing that to this day. When I had that idea, it was like back when I was doing the region hunts. Like, back when I was doing the region hunt and I was catch comboing for Pikachu for Johto. That's when I got the idea to make that video. I'd probably still be making it to this day if I started it then, which is crazy. He's saying wild too much, it hurts me. Oh my god. I've just noticed my Pokemon sprite is invisible. That means the Pokemon, or that means you haven't given yourself a Pokemon yet. Or the Pokemon that you tried to be isn't there. So yeah. I've been shiny hunting in Violet today. Only 6 more to go in Scarlet. Nice, dude. Bro's Living Dex is almost done, which is insane. That is insane. Scarlet and Violet are big games too. There's like, if you think of it, there's damn near almost every single Pokemon in Scarlet Violet. Like, there's maybe only missing like 400 or anywhere between 200 to 400 Pokemon are missing in Scarlet Violet. Like, there's more than half of the decks in that game. So that's crazy. The fact that you've almost shiny dexed that game. You misread it a lot. I beat shiny hunting in Violet. Oh, I didn't know. I thought you were shiny hunting in Violet because you were about to beat Scarlet. It's crazy. That is crazy. We hit like goal, chat. Let's go. Got a pin Screamo. We gotta play Peak Dude. Unironically funniest game I've played in forever. I need to get it. I need to buy it still. But yeah. This week I'm very busy though. Like, I'm very busy this week. But yeah. I got a lot to edit, and this weekend I'm up north. I'm at my cousin's chalet this weekend. So I need to edit a bunch of YouTube shorts and a Pokemon card video for my second channel before Friday. So tomorrow's my last day of tonight, and tomorrow are like, it's like crunch time for me. I have to manage tonight and tomorrow. I have to manage to do 6 YouTube shorts and at least 1 Pokemon card video. I have 2 Pokemon card videos that need to be edited, but I need to do at least 1 of them before Friday. But yeah. And then while I'm up north at my cousin's chalet, I'm either gonna try to get the second shiny Omanyte if we haven't gotten it already. Or start writing the script. By the way, I hatch eggs when I edit shorts or edit anything. I hatch eggs. So there's a possibility I get the second Omanyte tonight or tomorrow. There's a possibility because I'll be doing it off stream. You know? When we get our second Omanyte, chat, if it happens off stream, I am not gonna start Aerodactyl at all unless I'm live. And I will not hatch Aerodactyl eggs at all unless I'm live, because Aerodactyl is gonna be the last one we're missing. Aerodactyl will be our last shiny. After we get our second Omanyte and evolve it, we're 150 out of 151. Aerodactyl's the final one. So because it's the final one, I'm not gonna do it off stream at all. I'm only gonna do Aerodactyl on stream. So all we're missing left before the final is Amistar. And we could get it. We could get it. And I could off stream hunt it because it's the second to last, not the last. And I got one on stream anyway, so. But yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to make it to 700. I won't lie. I have to leave at 7 p.m. and it's currently 6:40 p.m. So I don't know if I'll be able to make it to 700 on stream, but by the way, we got our first one in 666, so 666 plus 512. 1178 would be breaking odds for a second time, by the way. So yeah, at 1178 eggs, that's us breaking odds a second time. So yeah, or breaking odds the first time on our second hunt. Because we've got the shiny. We broke odds for our first shiny. Our second one, we're only at like maybe, what, 19 eggs hatched? Or something like that? I don't know. I tried mental mathing. Less than 19, actually. So yeah. Have you skipped my evil Larry message? I just realized evil Larry showed up to punish you for killing so many Omanytes. I don't know what evil Larry is. Oh, damn. Goddamn. Shepard, can I put the evil Larry photo on my Instagram stories? If yes, do I tag you? Do whatever, bro. I'm gonna go now. It's been a fun stream. It's all good, bro. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. Dude, the clip potentially, what, I can't read. Potential for peak is so good. It's crazy. I'm rewatching my stream and still laughing. You should do it as a short, dude. Put it as a YouTube short. Go for it, bro. Just send it. been working on it. I'll send you one. Oh my god. I actually still can't believe we got shiny Omanyte on 666. That is insane. Like, actually insane. But yeah. All right. We're almost at 700. I think I have time for 700. Pretty sure I have time for it. Double Omanyte today. Come on. That would be absolutely amazing. And time saving, not time consuming. Very time saving. Seeing how tomorrow's stream I'm not shiny hunting. Tomorrow I'm streaming with Julia, playing Mario Party. So we're not shiny hunting tomorrow, so it'd be amazing to get double shinies today. Even if I'm not live, maybe like when I'm off stream hunting while editing, hopefully I can get a shiny. Oh, nice. Which Mario Party? Mario Party All-Star or Superstars. I don't remember the name. It's the second Mario Party game that came out on the Switch, because for some reason there's 3 fucking Mario Parties for the Switch one. But yeah, it's Mario Party Superstars or something like that. All right. Oh, I can't wait for that stream. Tomorrow's stream is gonna be off schedule, by the way. I said it multiple times today, but I want to keep putting it in your guys' head. Tomorrow's stream is gonna be off schedule. It's not gonna start at 5 p.m. It's gonna start maybe at like 8, anywhere between 8 to 10 o'clock at night, EST. You know, it's gonna be a late night stream where we're just gonna play Mario Party. It's probably gonna be just so you guys know, it's probably gonna be an 18+ stream. What I mean by that is I'm probably gonna be drinking alcohol and swearing a lot. It's not gonna be like family friendly, you know. So yeah. Probably gonna be drunk. I won't be drunk, but oh my god. Gotta see if I can find my Mario Party. Hopefully I have the right one. Buzzed Sepe. I'll probably I don't get drunk easily, but I get tipsy easily. Like really tipsy easily. So that might happen on stream. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be drinking in tomorrow's stream, just so you guys know. Next Omanyte at 696. Hopefully you're right. Hopefully you're really right. Don't worry, I'll start drinking for tomorrow's stream too. What? Bro, you're underage. I'm gonna show all you Americans what it's all about. For you, it's underage drinking, but for me, it's not. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta leave for the gym now. It's all good, bro. Shiny, right here. Nope. Don't mean gym and church. Well, nice, dude. I appreciate you stopping by, dude. I appreciate that very, very much. All right. Oh. Egg number 690. 10 more eggs in today's stream. We're hatching 10 more eggs today. Potentially, if you could hatch 10 eggs in 10 minutes, because I gotta leave at 7. I might as well just go until 700. I'll be a little late to the hangout. All right. No shiny. Come on, man. Could we get the second one super quickly? Could we get it super quickly? Because that would be absolutely insane. That would be amazing. Really amazing to get the second one super quickly. Nope. Nope. I'm really happy. Okay, look, we went over odds for the first Omanyte. I'm happy we did not go severely over odds. Odds was 512 when we got it in 666. We were not even like, well, we were like 150 over, you know. We were 154 eggs over odds. So that's not horrible. I'd rather be 154 eggs over odds than like 500 eggs over odds, you know. So I I'm not too mad about that. But yeah. I'm so excited to start Gen 2 though. I'm so excited to start Gen 2 and finally be done Gen 1. What generation do you have the most done other than Gen 1? Gen 4. I'm gonna open Pokemon Home after. If you're sticking around a bit longer, Galax, when we hit 700 eggs, I'm gonna put Omanyte in Home and I'll show you my whole living dex if you want. Gen 4 is like very complete. Like, I think I'm like more than halfway done Gen 4, if I'm being honest. But yeah. 6 more eggs and then I'm gonna show off the living dex. Also, there's a few Pokemon I have that are just not in Home. There's a few Pokemon I have that aren't in Home. Like, I have Shiny Arceus. It's in my party in Legends Arceus though. It's not in Home. I also have Shiny Enamorus. The one that you get from Pokemon Home for finishing your Legends Arceus decks. It's in my party again. It's not in Pokemon Home. I have Shiny Mew in Pokemon Emerald. It's not in Home. And I have a Shiny Wishmer in Pokemon Emerald. That's also not in Home. So I think those are the only 4 Shinies I have that are not in Pokemon Home. But I have them for the living dex. I shouldn't put them in yet. And also, Galax, I made a rule for myself where Pokemon Go does not count. Pokemon Go does not count for my living dex unless I'm forced to use it. Like, Genesect, for example. Genesect, I'm pretty much forced to use Pokemon Go. So I would get Shiny Genesect in Pokemon Go and then send it over to Home. Yeah. I'm only allowing Pokemon Go if you're forced to do it. Like, even Gimme Ghoul and Goldengo, now you're forced to do it in Pokemon Home. Because those events are... Or Pokemon Go, because those events are done in Scarlet Violet. And they're probably never coming back. But yeah. Hey, fellow Goist. Yeah, I'm not including Pokemon Go for my living dex. But yeah. I cannot wait to be done Gen 1. It's been so long since I've uploaded a video on this channel. So long since I've uploaded a video on this channel, man. The last video was what? The I don't even remember what my last video was. That's how long it's been. I'm pretty sure it was the post game for Gen 3. The post game for Oras. And that was like maybe 2 months ago, 2-3 months ago. Oh my god. It would be so sad if you didn't attack that stupid G. What? Also, for Gen 2, I think I showed this in the Discord. Every thumbnail is going to be different. Because for Gen 1 Living Dex, every thumbnail was the same. Every stream had the exact same thumbnail. For Gen 2, I made a thumbnail with every single Generation 2 Pokemon. And I'm going to... Whatever I'm hunting is going to be the thumbnail of that stream. So I'm actually gonna like change the thumbnail for the Gen 2 one. But yeah. All right, final 3 eggs of the stream. And then we gotta put Omanyte in Pokemon Home. Will I get a shiny in the final 3 eggs? That would be insane. Absolutely insane. I would evolve it right away. This one's a shiny. It's not. It's not. It's not. I noticed I got the shiny when I begged it to not be shiny. Should I do that again? Should I beg it to not be shiny and it'll be shiny? Don't do that again. It'll be pitful. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna beg for it because we just got one. So my odds are pretty much reset. So we still got a long way to go. You know? If I got it at 666 and we're going to 700, that means with going for the second one, I only hatched 34 eggs. So for the second Omanyte, we've only hatched 34 eggs at once we hit 700, which is in the next egg. So this was egg number 33 for the second Omanyte. I'm gonna be late for this hangout, but it's all good. And you hatch one more egg and go out and Pokemon Home, and I want to showcase my living dex. Gotta showcase it. All right. Let's hatch the last egg of the stream. Hopefully, it's shiny. Because then all we would need left is Aerodactyl. So hopefully we get ourselves a shiny Omanyte right here. On the final egg of the stream. Not the final egg I'm hatching today, because I'm going to do some off-stream hunting. But will this be shiny on stream? No. It's all good. It is all good. All right. Loser. Hey, I got a shiny today. If it shines at 1332, it means double devil Omanyte. No, dude, don't say that. Do not say that, bro. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna put the Omanyte in home now, and I will also showcase my living dex for Galax. Why do I not have Wi-Fi on my Switch? Internet. There we go. It's gonna say. All right. I hate how long Pokemon Home takes to open, man. Actually, that one was pretty fast. That opened up pretty fast compared to other times I've tried opening home. Omanyte number 1 is right here, and then this is Amistar, and this is obviously Aerodactyl. Okay, This is my living deck so far, Galax. Gen 1. Okay, this is for finishing the Pokemon home decks. Gen 1, literally all we're missing is Amistar, Aerodactyl. I have Mew. Mew would go right here. I have Mew. It's just in Emerald. I don't have a Gen 5 game to bring it up. But it's in Pokemon Emerald. Gen 2, I'm not missing too much. I have maybe one fourth of Gen 2 done. By the way, if you see two Pokemon next to each other, it's because I have Sunkern and I have a second one to evolve into Sunflora. Like, for example, I have Togepi. I have a second one that I could evolve into Togetic. Same for Mareep. I don't have a third Mareep, though. I need to get one. I have a Heracross. I have a Remoraid. I have a Tyrogue, but I don't have a Tyrogue with stats to get him on top. So I need to do Tyrogue again. You know, I have Ho-Oh done. This was in Dynamax Adventures. I got it in the third encounter. I pretty much have... I'm just missing a second Cascoon, and I'm done the Wurmple line. You know? This page is pretty empty. I won't lie. Same for this page. It's very... Even this one's even more empty. Gen 3, I'm missing a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm missing a lot of Gen 3s. I could get Galele, but I don't have another one for Frostlash. This, by the way, this came from am I able to check its summary? This was my first ever shiny Pokemon, by the way. It was caught in 2016. This was my first ever shiny Pokemon. It was a completely random shiny I found in Omega Ruby when I was a kid. So I brought it all the way up to my Switch. This is my first ever shiny Pokemon. Shiny Relicanth. So yeah, really sick. It was not Chainfish. I was just randomly... It was a random shiny. I don't know what I was doing. But I was just underwater. This was in post-game. Like, I was just underwater. I used Dive. And I just encountered a random shiny Relicanth in Omega Ruby. So it was literally just completely random. This is Wild the Rayquaza. Wild invited me to the Terra raid to get the free shiny Rayquaza, so that's why I named it after him. Gen 4, I have so much done, chat. I have so much done for Gen 4. Like, Gen 4 is more than halfway done. I just need to do a lot of evolutions, you know? The Chimchar line's done. I just need its mid-evolution. I need Piplup. And I need Turtwig. I have their pre and final already. You know? The Starly line is done. I just need to fully evolve Staravia. Bidoof, I just need to evolve it. Same thing with Shinx line. I just need to evolve a Lucio. Combi, I have a shiny female already. I have a shiny female Combi from Scarlet Violet. I just need to evolve it. This Pachirisu is actually an alpha. Shiny alpha Pachirisu. This I got it from a shaking tree, which is sick. I need pre-evolution though. I literally have both Shellos. I just need to evolve one. Same for Baneri. And Drifloom, even Glameow. Like, I'm literally stacked in Gen 4. I just need to evolve this into a Stunk Tank. Garchomp or Gibble and Gabite might be hard. I don't know. I literally just need to evolve a Scorpy. I need to evolve a I don't know why this is named Terra. Oh, this is from the 100 shiny hunt when I was nicknaming everything. I just need to evolve this into a I forget its name. But yeah, I'm literally stacked on Gen 4. I just need pretty much the legendaries and a bunch of evolutions. Gen 5 is where we hit the dark areas. I have the starters and a Zebstrika and a Cottonee and Zorua, and that is pretty much it. I have a Litwick, a Fracture, Rufflet, and a Buffalant, and a Hydreigon. Gen 5 is gonna be tough. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 out of what is it, like 153 or something like that for Gen 5. So that's gonna be a rough generation to do for sure. Gen 6 too, I don't have much. I just have the final evolution starters, Go-Goat, and like a decent, I mean, I have Zygarde from DAs. So I just need to evolve a Noivern, or a Noibat into a Noivern. I gotta evolve a Goomy. And that's like all I really have. Gen 7 too. Gen 7 is probably gonna be my favorite one to do, by the way. I have a Solgaleo already from Dynamax Adventures. Gen 7's probably gonna be my favorite one to do. I love shiny hunting in Alola. I love the Alolan region. Gen 8, we don't have much either. Do not have much whatsoever. Gen 9 just got the starters, a couple event Pokemon. Obviously we're getting the legendaries now, so pretty good. I got Wo-Chen, and we most likely got Chen Pao, not sure. I have one DLC Mon, Hydrapple, and that's it. Pretty much Gen 1 through 4 is like damn near full. Like I filled it out just from playing. But everything after Gen 5 is like really dark. Like I have damn near nothing. Pre-presets. I think I've got at least 40 shinies for each gen. Gen 9 is complete. Gen 1 is also almost done, and Gen 4 almost all legends done. Nice, dude. Gen 4, me personally, what I think from like research that I've just done in general, I think Gen 4 and 2 are by far like the easiest. Gen 4, 2, and 9 are by far the easiest. Gen 9 because half the fucking game is shiny locked. You know, and it's just really, really easy to get shinies in Scarlet Violet. Gen 2 because Scarlet Violet and Legends Arceus, and Gen 4 because Legends Arceus. Like I have like more than half of Gen 4 done just from casually playing Legends Arceus. So yeah, and Legends Arceus is filled with Gen 2 and 4 Pokemon. So it's gonna be easy. I feel like Gen 2, that's why I'm so excited to start Gen 2, because I feel like Gen 2 is going to be a breeze compared to Gen 1. Gen 1 was easy. I'm not even gonna lie. Gen 1 was easy. It was just long because it's one of the longest generations. You know, there's 151 Pokemon to go through for Gen 1. You know, that's the only reason why Gen 1 is like really, really long. And I did majority of it in Let's Go. If I would have done Scarlet Violet or the 3DS era, or honestly any game other than Let's Go, I probably would have finished Gen 1 a lot quicker. But yeah, Gen 2, obviously there's nothing to do with Let's Go. Gen 2, I might even do some Legends ZA hunting for Gen 2, because you know Legends ZA comes out in October. That's in like 2 months, or that's actually in a month and a half. Actually, we're like, yeah, 2 months, a month and a half away from Legends ZA. So I'm assuming there's gonna be Gen 2 Pokemon in that game. If there is, we could even do some Legends ZA hunting for Gen 2, which is gonna be sick. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you who tuned into today's stream. I was supposed to leave the house 12 minutes ago. I was supposed to start getting ready 12 minutes ago. I'm leaving at 7:30. So yeah, I gotta go before I'm late to the hangout at the gym with my friends. So yeah, I checked, no one's currently live, so we're not gonna raid anyone. I appreciate every single one of you for stopping by. leaving a like, subscribing, just viewing in general, all that type of stuff. We got our first Omanyte. We're on the final 2 shinies, chat. We're on the final 2 shinies. Again, tomorrow's stream, I'm streaming with my girlfriend. We're gonna play Mario Party and Mario Kart together live on stream. It's gonna be an off-schedule stream, so it's probably gonna happen late at night. I'll let you guys know in Discord, obviously, like maybe an hour before it happens. So yeah, feel free to tune into tomorrow's stream. It's not gonna be shiny hunting, so our next shiny hunting stream, if you're only here for Pokemon, tune into Tuesday stream. We're back with egg hatching. It might not be Omanyte, because I'm gonna do Omanyte off stream. I'm gonna keep doing Omanyte off stream. There's a chance we get it. But Aerodactyl's the final Pokemon. I will not do Aerodactyl off stream. It's the final one. I'm gonna only egg hatch on stream for the final one. I want to get the final shiny on stream. So I'm not gonna do any off stream egg hatches after getting shiny Omanyte. So just so you guys know. There's a possibility we finish next week, chat. If we get shiny Omanyte and Aerodactyl, if I get shiny Omanyte while I'm up north, I have like 5 days till my next shiny hunting stream, and I'm egg hatching every single day. I'm bound to get a second Omanyte soon. There's a possibility we finish next week. So next week we could be moving on to Gen 2, chat. Could be moving on to Gen 2. Anyway, chat, I'll catch y'all in the next one. I gotta go soon before I'm late. So yeah, peace.